Yeah, you already know what's going. It's your big dog, Fatty. Outside looking inside, surviving prison TV. Yeah. You already knowing what's going. You already knowing what's going. So go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Let me hit you up for even tapping in for these few little seconds. But stick around to the end of the video, and I ain't gonna do too much just rambling, but I really hopped on here because I want to talk about. I was thinking about a situation that I went through. It was like my first day in Richland Correctional Institution, and man, so to get to that, I gotta tell you that I did 8 years in Mansfield Correctional Institution before. And Mansfield Correctional is a close security. So it's super max, close security, medium, minimum, halfway house. You know what I'm saying? Out like that. So I was in close security for 8 years. And in 8 years, it's just cells. So my whole time being incarcerated, I've never been in nothing but a cell with a cellie. I get my status drop minimum to go to Richland. So I got like I had like a 90 days. They let me know that I was going to Richland, and then it was like 3 months before I rolled out. So I used all those 3 months to stack up on stuff that I was gonna need. And so I knew that Richland didn't have cherry blends. Cherry blends was a big commodity. So cherry blends, for people who don't know, cherry blends is like Black and Milds. They like the equivalent of Black and Milds, but they're just cherry blends. They come in a little pack of 5. They cost, like, at that time they was costing like $1.85 for a box of 5, like that. So they didn't sell those at Richland Correctional Institution. So if you can bring some of those from Mansfield to Richland Correctional Institution, you lightweight demand, depending on how many you get. So like I said, I had 90 days. So what I was doing, I was taking Ritz box crackers. I was taking the crackers out, and I was fitting as many boxes of cherry blends that I could get in there. I can't really remember, but I think I got like maybe 2 bricks of box of miles per cracker box. And a brick is 10 boxes. So I got like 20 boxes into a cracker box. Man, and when I rolled out, I didn't have nothing but boxes. Cracker boxes, Debbie boxes, oatmeal boxes, any type of box that they had at commissary that I could take out and fit cherry blends in. That's what I did. I fit them in there, glued them closed, and then put them in my locker box with a little bit of underwear, socks, or whatnot that I took with me. Because I know all I got to do, if I make it on the compound with these, I had well over 100 boxes of cherry blends. So anyway, and then like one single cherry blend was going for like, you could sell that for $3 to $5 in Richland. And I got well over 100 boxes of these things. So anyway, the medium institution from Mansfield was Richland Correctional Institution. It's like a 5-minute drive up a hill. So they came and got me, shackled me, got all my property, my locker box with all my little boxes of crackers and Debbie's, and you know what I'm saying, and rolled me up there. This was the wee hours of the night. Maybe they probably came and got me at like 3, 4 in the morning, got me to the compound. So by the time they got me in there and unshackled and in the room and making sure I am who I am on the paper and go through all of the stuff that they was going to go through while I was in R&D, and let me out. So now it's closer to like 5:45, maybe closer to 6. It's about to be close to count time. So 6:30 a.m. is when they do the morning count. And right after that is when they start letting people out to go to work, and they start calling, maybe a half hour after that, they'll start calling breakfast and stuff like that. So I'm really just anxious to get back to my pack up to get that, but I can't get that until the yard open. So anyway, like I said, I did all my little 8 years in Mansfield in a cell. Now I'm in Richland. It's a dormitory, so it's just bunks, rows of bunks. It's each side. So it's A side, B side downstairs, then upstairs is C side, D side. So each side got 3 rows. First Street, Second Street, Third Street. So each street got 2 rows of bunk beds all up and down the road. First Street, all these. Second Street, same thing. So anyway, I see a guy who I was familiar with. I can't remember his name, but I was familiar with him, and I wanted something to smoke because I'm smoked. And I needed some tobacco until I got to my pack up. So I see him and I'm like, man, let me get something to smoke so I can get to my pack up, blah, 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 however that went. And they was smoking Captain Black. So Captain Black came in a pouch, and you had to have a rolling paper, and you gonna roll your own little Captain Black stick or whatnot. So I'm standing like this facing his bunk, but I'm in his bunk area, and I'm standing in front of him. I got the paper. He put the Black and Mild on there. I got a little Foxy I'm drinking, and while I'm rolling it up, I'm talking to him because I'm gonna need a light too. So I'm gonna roll it up, get the light, talk to him a little bit, then I'm gonna pull out. But it's a bunk behind me, and it's a guy sitting on his bottom bunk. So as I'm rolling up the Captain Black, some of it fall to the floor. So I see it fall to the floor. I take my foot and I kick it out the area into the big main area. So I hear something made me turn around and look, and I see the guy behind me, and he looking at the floor. He looking at me. I'm looking at him a little bit. I turn back around. I'm still talking. Dude, get up and leave. He come back a couple seconds later or whatever with a broom and a dustpan. Boom, throw it at my feet. Like, you got to sweep that up. Turn around, look at him like, man, I just kicked this over into the, it's out there, man. So he like, man, this is my area, and boom, boom. So it wasn't no need for me to be no dog about it. I'm just getting here. I'm trying to see what's going on. I've been waiting so long to get here. And now I'm finally here. It took me 8 years to get here. So I didn't want to mess that up. So I bend down and I pick up the broom. When I pick it up, before I start sweeping, I turn around, I say, damn, man, you act like you got a little attitude about this little stuff right here. And he, nigga, bitches get attitudes. I ain't got no attitude. And so when he did that, my instincts made me shout something back. So now we had went back and forth for a little second. Then he like, nigga, get your bitch ass to the back wall. And when he said that, like, that's when I started noticing everybody. I told y'all we in a dorm, so everything is out in the open. So when the fussing and the commotion get to going on, now everybody looking, people standing up on their bunks, people standing up on their locker box. Everybody in the pod is looking, and it's early in the morning, like 6 in the morning. And so he just take over. He just like, get back to the back wall now, I'm beating your ass. So I'm like, oh. Man, I'm cool. So I get to trying to walk away. Now we upstairs. Told you, downstairs is A and B. Upstairs is C and D. So we on C side. We on 4C, 4 upper in Richland Correctional Institution. So if you walk through there, it got a way you can go in the bathroom. And if you can walk all the way through and come out on the other end and be on D side. My bed was on D side, but I had to come to C side because I was trying to get something to smoke. So as I'm walking off, trying to make it back to D side, he following behind me, and the whole pod is following behind him because they thinking we going somewhere to fight. So everybody coming to see the fight. So, but now I'm like, this a whole new different little thing for me. all these people parading behind him to come see the fight. Like, this ain't what I'm used to. I'm used to, like, if you get into it with somebody, y'all can go and lock in a cell or lock up in a room or go in the day room and, you know what I'm saying, get it in. Get it in on a one-on-one, and you might got somebody outside watching the door. Somebody on my side watching the door. Somebody on the person that's in there with me on their side watching the door. You feel me? Make sure don't nobody get caught. Somebody might get beat up, but you come out, ain't nobody going to the hole, nothing, and boom, boom, boom. So anyway, ain't none of that going on in Richland. So I try to spin right here on the left side when I'm going down the top part of the street, passing the phones. It's a door right here. And this door, you can go out this door like a fire escape and you could be in the day room. But like I said, it's in the morning, so ain't nobody in the day room. It's kind of dark. So I try to go out there and get him to come out there and talk to me on a one-on-one because I'm trying to squash it. He spin this way and go down 2nd Street. When he go down 2nd Street, he done tore his shirt off and he, you know what I'm saying, little stocky dude. He was probably like 5'8", 185, something like that. You know what I'm saying? He might not have, yeah, he about 5'8", one. He was a little stocky, little thick little dude. Dark-skinned dude. Humphreys, that was his name. So, he spent down there, he bouncing. Now he got his shirt off. He like, man, I'm like, man, I'm not about to fight you, man. I just got here and woo woo. He say, man, either you gonna fight or I'm gonna beat your ass down. So now I'm like, man, what? So I'm like, man, listen, just let me holler at you real quick. And I'm doing like this and I'm walking up to him like, look, man, I'm trying to talk to you. It really wasn't like that. And boom, he let me get close. I done got one in on him. I done got one in. Hey, call it what you want to call it. But I got that one in. Boom, I got the big one in. Put him down. So now when he down, can't let him get up. So I'm on him. He like in the push-up. So I'm like straddled on his back. And I'm just going around hitting him. I'm by the bunk. So I'm lifting myself up off the bunk, coming down on him. I'm really trying to hurt him. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I was getting down. And then not to mention too, I was trying to be cool. I was trying to squash it. I really didn't, and you know what I'm saying, you force my hand. Now I'm feeling like this about to be messed up. I'm about to get rolled back out. So I'm gonna go on and do him up, lace him up. So I laced his boots. I got on some white like Reeboks. These was like one of the ones that we had to order out the catalog, like Union Supplier. Yeah, probably Union Supplier Access. And they was white leather, but they got like a cloth tongue on it. So after I was done mixing it up on him, and they saying like, CO coming. So I stopped, but he trying to push himself up off the ground. So I gave him that one last little field goal kick, and that's the blood got on top of the shoe. So I ended up having to get rid of them. So now, boom, I make it to my bunk. And they say the CO's coming, everybody scattered, they get him up. You see him stumble off. He funky handle. He stumble off, he go into the bathroom or whatnot, because I could see him through the mirror from my bed, like over in the cut. It's a big giant circle mirror in the corner, and I could look at the mirror and see him go into the bathroom. So I'm on my bed. Now they do count. They did count. Yeah, they did count. Count messed up because he ain't at his bunk. So they go in the bathroom, they find him in the bathroom. He beat up, bloodied up, all type of whatnot. So they get him and they take him away. So now they want to find out who beat him up. So what they'll do is they come in the pod. They come in the bar like 6, 8 deep, 2 COs on each street. And they make everybody get up in front of their bunk, take your shirt off. You know what I'm saying? And stand in front of your bunk like this. So they can see if you got scratches or marks on your hand or something, or on your body or something. See what's going on. That's why I said I had to get rid of the shoes, because the shoes had blood on it. So I had to get rid of them. They wasn't even at my bunk no more. Got them up out of there. So they come through and I make it through that. You know, I ain't got no marks on me or nothing. So man, 3 days later, they come to my bed and they tell me pack it up. They like, pack it up. Like for what? They say you going to the hole. Oh, I got my cherry blends in and everything. I was the man. I was the man out there on the compound. I'm selling cherry blends like crazy. So like 3 days later, they come get me. They take me to the hole. Come to find out, when they take him from the pilot, he don't know me. I ain't even been there like a good 2 hours before that happened. So he ain't know who I was. So he couldn't tell him no name. So what they did was they took him to the captain office and they gave him the picture lineup book. You know what I'm saying? Because they got a picture lineup book of each individual on each pod. So they gave him the book. He went through the book till he found me. He pointed me out. He told them that I did this. So they come get me. Now they trying to hit me. They trying to give me an assault case. So I'm like, no, it wasn't no assault. It wasn't no assault. It was just a fight. But I just got the better end of it. Real good. So they were still trying to do what they do. But you know, them in the penitentiary, them pods, they got pod snitches. People who be giving up information and whatnot. And by the time I had been there for 3 days already, and I'm the new guy, I got all these cherry blends, and I'm showing love though. I'm showing love to everybody on my pod. So when they came through and started getting statements, I guess somebody told them what really went down, because they came and told me. They came and gave me his statement and everything at RIB. RIB is called the Rules Infraction Board. That's like court in prison. If you get in trouble in prison and you go to the hole, then you gotta go to court. You gotta go to court. So, man, he wrote a statement on me, man. Dude told everything. Dude told about man, he told what kind of Foxy. I was drinking a cherry Foxy. He told them that I was smoking a Captain Black Stick. Man, this dude, this dude told about the Captain Black Stick. He told about the the Foxy. He told everything but the part where he was telling me to get my bitch ass to the back wall, and if you don't fight, he told everything but that. You know what I'm saying? So somebody else told him. Somebody wrote a statement. I never found out who did it. Probably was a couple people, but they did that. I ended up getting out the hole in like 2 weeks. So when I get out the hole, now I'm walking on the compound. I got my little net bag. I got a net bag full of stuff. Because it's been 3 days. I've been selling cherry blends. I got all type of food, everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm loaded. Clothes, everything. Locker box. So I'm coming with my locker box and my stuff. And when I'm going past the basketball court, that's where everybody be hanging out. So it's a group of guys up on the basketball court as I'm walking past, but it's like a little hill and they up on the hill and I'm down on the bottom part walking past. And I see him up there. He up there with a tank top on. He got some black gloves on. He got his mouthpiece. And he like, yeah, hurry up and go and put your stuff up and come on back out here because we got to do that again. I don't like how the first one went. I don't like how the first round went. What? Man, you better leave me alone, dude, because it ain't, man. You know what I'm talking about? So I tell him, like, listen, ain't no more fighting. We ain't gonna do no fighting. I'm getting up out of here. I'm gonna get you out of here, and I'm going to Supermax, because I'm about to do something real bad to you, bro. If you don't leave me alone, you a snitch. So he like, man, don't keep calling me no snitch. Like, what? I break the paperwork out, hand it to the crowd, and then I just walk off, go to the pod, put my stuff up, get what I'm going to get, come back outside. Now let's see if this dude's serious, you know what I'm saying? But he ended up not saying nothing to me. But then too, a messed up part about that was, it was a guy, man, Hollywood, man. Me and Hollywood was cool. Hollywood a big stocky dude. Like he looked like he probably could be, you know, the wrestler Booker T. He looked like he probably could be Booker T's little cousin or something. Stocky black dude. So Hollywood. So we had did some years in Mansfield. We really ain't break bread, but you know what I'm saying? The circle that he ran with, all of the people in his circle was cool with all of the people in my circle. You know what I'm saying? But me and him we was all right. We was cordial. I'm gonna say that. We was very cordial. Especially when I got to Richland. Especially when I got to Richland and seen him. We were very cordial. So I see him and I'm like, man, what's up? And I go up to him and I'm put the hand up to get a little handshake. And he leave my hand up there. Huh? Man, that's disrespectful. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's up with him. So I'm asking him, like, man, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's up? So he like, man, that's some messed up stuff you did. And boom, boom, boom. What you talking about, bruh? Man, you know that's my sister, baby daddy. How I'm supposed to know that that was your sister, baby daddy? For one. And then for two, he forced my hand. And then for three, he wrote a statement and told on me at the end of it. So dude, a rat. And but now I'm so upset that he done left my hand hanging. Now I'm mad at him. So now I'm cussing him out, and now me and you can get it. They get it. People hop in the middle, they separate us or whatnot. So now me and Hollywood ain't cool. Man, I don't care nothing about none of that. And so yeah, I get out the hole. After I was on the type of time I was on when I got out the hole, because I'm saying, man, I'm not about to go fight you. He went and fought Stevie. My dude that was cool with me, Stevie, went and fought him. And Stevie, I ain't even see the fight. Matter of fact, they fought when I was locked up. When I was in segregation, they fought. I heard that they fought. I heard Stevie beat him up. I ain't seen nothing or nothing. But when I got out, I'm like, man, I'm not fighting you. I'm not doing nothing to you. I'm not saying hi, bye. I'm not saying nothing to you. You a snitch. You write statements. And like you did all that. You did all that about some little bit of tobacco on the floor. So yeah, that ended me up in segregation for like, I did 2 weeks in the hole for that. But then when I got out, that's when I went to I think they put me in. I went to 2 Upper. So then that's when I was in 2 Upper with Hottie and Beezy, and that's when we was all up there. Man, it used to be going down in there for real. And I was just off the chain. But yeah. That was my first day in Richland Correctional Institution, that fight right there. And what's crazy about weeks in the hole, man, he could have just chilled out. I probably would have slid him some cherry blend or something, man. Chill out, man. This ain't about to be that, man. I came over here to make some money. And chill and try to get home. But yeah, that's what happened. Outside looking inside, Survivor Prison TV. You heard me? Man, I got plenty of them stories. There's so many of them. I be trying to sit back and think what I can hop on here and tell y'all about story time, but they ain't coming to me. That one just popped to me though, because I was talking to Lynn Bob. He's so silly, he made me remember some stuff. So I hopped on here and talked about that. So yeah, man, that's what happened, man. That's a true story, everything. I ain't gonna hop on here and serve y'all no much fake, you heard me? So Gia, it's your big dog. Hey, go cop that ebook. $4.99. It's $4.99 ebook. If you know somebody who love urban fictions, man, check my ebook out. It's a great read. You can leave your comment on there how you feel about it. If you know somebody who in a book club or something, because I'm gonna be giving some away. I want to give some to some book clubs. Excuse me, so that they can read them and then they can do their review on them, good or bad. However, shoot them to me. You know what I'm saying? Shoot me a message. Hop in the comments. Let me know who you think I should get some of these ebooks to if they're in a book club or whatever. You ain't even got to be in a book club. I just want to give a couple out so y'all can get a review on it, because I'm really cold with that pen on the right side. You feel me? Pen, typewriter. You heard me? So yeah, man, check me out. Cellmates, Blood Ties, Street Lies, that's the name of the book. It's out now everywhere ebooks get sold. Tap in, you heard me? You made it to the end of this. Salute to you, man. Stay safe. I'll see y'all in a minute, you heard me?